An early morning in summer of 2020 finds me in Waycross, Georgia. We're on the busy Fitzgerald sub waiting on a southbound. I'm not too versed in shooting trains in Waycross, and it can be overwhelming if you don't know what you're doing or where to go, but eventually the radio gave us some good news, and here came a southbound train. I believe at the time this was a Q203 intermodal and autoracks for Baldwin in Jacksonville. As I'm sure many of you know, CSX cannot figure out what it wants to do with its train IDs and are always looking for new ways to justify some manager's job in Jacksonville. So no doubt this train has been changed. Funny enough, they're trying this again in 2022 with train Q261. A goal that's been around for a bit was to shoot a train by the old ACL depot in Blackshear, east of Waycross. We had a train leaving down toward Jessup, so we raced over to Blackshear. I think this train was Q410 or something or other. It would be nice if CSX still ran trains this fast. Back into Waycross, we hear a familiar train. Q455 has been given permission to depart Rice Yard and head south into Florida. They pick up their conductor but don't make it very far. I think there was an EOT issue and they wanted to get it fixed before setting it out on the road. Well, this ain't no good. We decide to ditch 455 and try to go find something else, where we go back to the Jessup side of Waycross to the old ACL station. Aside from Orlando and Tampa, Waycross is one of the most beautiful train stations in the South on the CSX, in my opinion. I haven't seen Hamlet or Selma or any of those other stations, and this doesn't see passengers, but oh well, I still like it. We look down the tracks toward Jessup and see a distant headlight. Q409 was coming in off its multi-day run from Selkirk, New York. This East Coast monster was a gargantuan, and I had to cut the video into sections because, well, he's doing like 15 miles an hour into the yard. So after this, we head back to the north side of Waycross on the Fitzgerald Sub to a spot that I've always liked. A little ways north, the Fitzgerald Sub crosses the Satilla River on a concrete bridge. Not as impressive as the bridge on the Jessup Sub, but I'll take it. The old, what I assume, road bridge here just adds to the ambiance of the scene. As luck would have it, a short wait in Singin' Rails brought us Q541, just about done with our day. It's funny, as I would see some of this power down in the Bone Valley the next day. After 541, we headed up further towards the double track at Minchu when we got unexpectedly stopped by a northbound Q600 train, I think Q605. Barely any time to set up, but we made it happen. This New Orleans bound train used to go south from Waycross to Folkestone, Callahan, Baldwin, and then dash west through Tallahassee and Pensacola. Now, with the sale of the Tally sub to the FG&A, they go north through Manchester up to Lineville to LaGrange, then south from there through God knows where. That's all Atlanta Division stuff. We've now moved back down into Waycross and got caught at a crossing by a southbound entering the yard. No doubt another Q500 series train. Leading this train would be a CSX ES40DC locomotive. Built as an ES44DC, then derated to 4,000 horsepower by CSX, this one having one of the better sounding K5HL horns. You already know how this goes. Slow, 14,000 foot long train, doing 10 miles an hour, entering the yard, yada yada yada, yeah. And with that, we say farewell to Waycross and start to head back south. We were going to stop in Folkestone before going home, but not before stopping just south of Braganza Siding for Q025, booking through the Georgia Pines. And that would end my little Waycross area adventure. We bypassed Folkson and just went on home. Before I go, if anyone was curious about the power that I saw the next day in the Bone Valley off that 541, here it is on 0730, the Winston to New Wales turn. I hope you guys liked this video. Thank you for watching. I know there's not really much I put out anymore, but I would hopefully get some more stuff here soon, but thanks for sticking around. We'll see you guys next time.